Welcome back to my 22 Grom. So out of the box, the Grom is an awesome bike, but like most things in my garage, I can't buy something and not start to modify it right away. So I've already tackled the exhaust, the tail tidy. I've done the TST integrated rear light, these awesome Chimera washers from Steady Garage, and the one last area that I need to work on before I'm satisfied with the overall look of the bike is the handlebar situation. I'm not a fan of the big mirrors. I like little side mirrors, and these bars are raised up pretty high. So on my 2019 Monkey, I just did a lower bar and I like that a lot. But on this one, I thought I'd try something a little bit different. Also modeled after those two bikes that I saw at the small bore event from Steady Garage, the Grounded Project and the Project 56 bike that had clip-ons. So I love the clip-ons look. I have them on my ZX6R, and I also did them on my 82 CB650 bike. And I think it would really round out the look on this pretty nicely. So I reached out to Steady Garage about their project bikes, and they sent me their Chimera FC clip-on set for the Grom that just bolts up to the same four mounting points that hold the standard handlebar. And then I bought Woodcraft clip-ons to give it that clip-on look. So this is the Chimera bracket that we're going to be installing. Again, it just uses those same four mounting points, and then it has these posts that come out, I think, slightly further than the actual shock posts, but that have the, I believe this is a 35 millimeter diameter that you can put real clip-ons to give it that look that I'm going for. So I'm going to, actually before I back these out, I'm going to carefully pull off this left grip. I just put some like WD-40 underneath it and slowly work it out because I'm going to reuse the grips. Otherwise everything else will just loosen up and slide off. And then I'll remove these four bolts to pull the handlebar off, get this mounted, and then assemble everything back together. Alright, so I've got the Woodcraft risers on, the Chimera FC clip-on bar. This is the 1-inch raise. They do sell them obviously with no raise, and I think as high as 3 inches, but again, this is what Steady Garage was running on their project bikes, so I'm going for that look, and so far it looks like a pretty comfortable height. Anyway, the quality of these are very high. Amazon sells cheap clip-ons for as little as 30 or 40 bucks. These were considerably more expensive, but the fit and finish of these are very high quality and is one of the few things that you're actually holding on to on the bike. I figure I'd like something that's as high quality as they make. So Woodcraft obviously is well known for their clip-on bars. So I now need to install the actual bars. I do need to drill holes in the bars though to line up both with the throttle side and the other control side that has these little notches in them. Usually this is hard when you're going from bar to bar because there's a very specific angle that it needs to be at. Since these bars can rotate, it doesn't really matter exactly where you have it anywhere laterally on the bar, as long as it's right at the length that you need. So I'm just going to line up the edges, make a mark, and drill. I measured this out to be about a 5mm hole. So I'm going to make, and I believe the holes are slightly different lengthwise from left to right, so make sure you're measuring both sides. Drill those holes, get these in, and then put all the controls back onto the bike.
Man, the shift light's gonna drive me nuts. It starts blinking at 6,000 RPM and keeps blinking all the way till around 8,000 or 9,000 that it becomes a solid light. I'm hoping there's a fix at some point in the future or an adjustment so that I can make it just blink right before I need to shift instead of just flashing all the time. So I'll be honest, the install of these handlebars for me primarily were for looks. I really like the way that they came out, and the feel and quality is awesome. But I'm super surprised on how comfortable these bars actually are. They definitely make the Grom feel much more like a sports bike instead of the cruiser style it was with the original handlebars. Not that there's anything wrong with that, that's all personal preference, but this now feels like a mini ZX6R, at least in seating position. It's not quite as aggressive. I'm not putting too much weight on the handlebars. I could honestly ride in this position for quite a long time. It's very comfortable, but it definitely makes the bike overall feel more like a sports bike, and I like that seating position. So really happy with the way that it feels. I'm actually probably going to do the same setup now on the Monkey. And while I did this install on a 2022 bike, this same modification, the Chimera FC clip-on bar and these Woodcraft clip-ons, can be done on the SF and the OG Grom, the Monkey, and I think any Honda bike that has these same handlebar mounting points that the Grom does. So pretty versatile option. I'll put a link in the description below to the product page on Steady Garage for this Chimera mount and the clip-ons. But yeah, just overall really happy with the way that this turned out. I still have a few more things to do on the front end of this bike. I already have the TST, I think they're called the Wommet levers, both for clutch and brake. And I also have the Yoshimura front turn signals on order, so should have those on the bike soon. And then I think from an overall aesthetic view, I'm pretty happy with the way that the bike looks. I still have a lot of little things to do, and then looking forward to some of the engine modifications as they start coming out from manufacturers. So thank you very much everybody for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, stay tuned for more videos, and keep on building.